Hi, welcome to another Feel Great in 28 Fit for Mum workout video. So this video is based on technique and hip mobility. We're going to work on hip mobility and we're going to target the glutes to get them firing as they should. But before we do that, we need to stretch through the front of the hip. So I want you to do this every single day. It's not going to take you long. We're probably going to be working out for 5 minutes. We're going to start with 2 stretches and then we'll move on to 3 strengthening exercises. Now, listen to my cues as we go through. It's really important that you think about the exercise as you're doing it, where your body is and how aligned you are. So grab yourself some water, get yourself a mat or go onto the carpet on the floor at home and let's get going. Okay, so first of all, we want to stretch the muscles at the front here in order to be able to strengthen the muscles at the back. So I want you to kneel down on the floor and take your left foot forwards, and then where the pelvis tilts slightly backwards, we are going to tip that pelvis forwards and under, so we feel a stretching through the front of the hip, through into the groin, almost down to the front of the thigh. And then if I face you, you're going to take the same arm as the back leg, so your right arm up and over and really reach over. Now watch, I don't want you to go up and then bend your arm over. I want you to go up and reach the whole body over. So you're going to really feel like you're lifting out of the hip over and then just hold it there for me. We're going to hold this for about 30 seconds. If 30 seconds is too long to start with 10 seconds, then go to 20, then to 30. We'll do these for a few weeks to really try and open up mobility in the hip. Appreciate it's not the most exciting exercise, but if you can do these things every day, change sides. So now you've got your right foot forward, your left knee back. Before you reach over, make sure you tuck that tailbone under and then reach up and across. So we're not leaning forward into this stretch, we're tucking that tailbone under, trying to keep the hips over the top of the knee and then leaning to the side. The other thing, don't move around like me, you stay in one place, is to keep this knee so that the knee is over the second toe. So you're not letting the knee wobble out to the side or come into the center. So maintain that hip, pressing forward and reach up and across. Lovely. Let's do that one more time on each side. So I'm sort of moving into it fairly rapidly, but make sure you push that hip forward first and then lean over. Good stuff. Hold it there a little bit longer. Just really keep pushing. You want to feel that pull. One side's going to be tighter than the other, but I want you to really push and try and maintain that little bit of tension, that little bit of stretch. Nothing painful, just ease into it. It'll get better the more you do it. So hopefully by the end of this week, it will feel a lot easier to do these moves, especially on the tighter side. That's it, reach over, push the hip forwards, don't lean forward, just push forward. So you're really kind of squeezing, tilting, and then lean over. Lovely. Okay, let's come up to standing. We're going to do that warrior kind of move. So you're going to step forward with your left foot and the toes are facing forward. The right foot is facing towards the screen. And then we're just going to bend that front knee and we're going to take our arms above our head so that the biceps are by the ears, looking forward over that front toe. I want you to really feel like you're leaning, you're pulling out of that back heel and you're reaching up. And then I want you to make sure that you're tipping those hips forward and down towards that front foot. So don't face them over towards me on the screen. Come forward and down. The foot's facing the screen, but we're turning, we're squeezing the glutes and we're turning and we're stretching through the front of the hip and we're leaning forward. The front knee is bent, hold it here. If it's too much with the arms up, just bring the arms down, but keep that forward lean. Try and stretch up if you can. We want to try and stretch all the way through the spine. Keep pushing that tailbone under, pushing the hips forward. You don't want to be back like this. Push forward and under, that little pelvic tilt like we did on the last exercise. And relax. Let's switch and do the other side. So left foot facing the camera, the screen, right foot facing away to our right. At the moment, my hips are kind of on a 45-degree angle. So I'm going to turn my hips to face to that front foot. I'm going to bend the front knee and I'm going to stretch my arms up. I'm going to keep pushing those hips around, stretch and reach. That's it. Let's move the hair to the other side. Good. Squeeze into those glutes, lift out of the waist, lift out of the heel, reach up, make sure you've got a nice straight line. Check yourself out in the reflection of a mirror or a window. Hold it there, keep holding, keep reaching, keep pressing those hips round and forwards. And release. Okay, we'll just do that one once. So there are your two stretches. Let's come down into our exercises. So coming onto your back, lie completely flat. I want you to tuck that pelvis again so you feel like you're pushing your lower back into the floor. Feet are quite close to the bottom, palms face the ceiling, and we're just going to push our hips up, try and get nice and straight through the front of the hips, and then lower the lower back down again. Make sure you get that lower back down. We don't want any arches where we can put our hand right through under the back. Keep the pelvic tilt on all the time. Push up and down. Let's keep going. We're going to do 15 of these. That's 4. Push your lower back down. 5. Breathe out as you come up. 6, 7, 8. Keep the pelvic tilt there. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good. Let's do the opposite. So pull your knees into your chest, very gently, little bounces, knees coming towards the chest. And then we're going to pop our feet back down again. Pelvic tilt, push the lower back into the floor, palms up. Let's do another 15. 1, 2, 3. Breathe out as you lift up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good stuff. Okay, hug the knees into the chest, couple of little pulls in, and then roll your knees over to your right and come up onto hands and knees. Okay, hands underneath the shoulders, keeping your left knee down on the floor. I want you to extend your right leg out and back behind you. So push up and back. We're just going to do 10 of these. Bring your toes towards your shin, push back with your heel. Your leg goes up, back, and then level with your torso. Don't let pull your tummy muscles up and in tight, and don't let your back scoop into a pudding bowl in that lower back. Press and extend, bring it in. You want to press your opposite knee down into the floor nice and hard, and make sure that you're not drifting your body weight over to the side of the leg that isn't moving. Good, I've lost count. Let's do one more. Lovely. Now let's do the other leg. Toes towards the shin, press, bring it in, extend back, and don't lean over to the side. Keep the weight in both hands even, press down into the knee. Good, let's do 4 more and then we'll change and do the other leg again. Lovely. Back to the first leg. Make sure you push that knee into the floor and then extend the other leg up. 2, squeeze your butt. 3, keep the pelvis nice and still. 4, so we're just moving through that hip joint. 6, extending through the front, tightening in the back. 8, 9, keep the toes tucked under. 10, good, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, don't rock to the side, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. Right, into our last exercise. This is where you need your broom handle or golf club or something of that sort. I'm just going to quickly grab mine. Okay, so you want to pop your broom handle, make sure your head touches the top, your rib cage touches the middle, and then that bottom bit touches right into your sacrum coccyx area. Feet are hip width apart, just slightly wider, and we're going to lean forward, pushing all 3 parts into the bar, and then stand back up. Let's just do 8 of these. So forward, and as you come forward, notice my hips are going back past behind my ankles. So I'm not just leaning to the ground, I'm actually pushing my body weight into my heels. You can almost lift your toes up. Make sure all 3 points touch. And if you only come to here at the moment, that's fine to get all 3 points touching. Remember, your rib cage pushed forward a little bit. So we need to make sure that we're pushing that rib cage back. If it starts to come off as you get lower, then don't go lower. Just wait and we'll get stronger as the weeks go on, and then you'll get lower. So just do it properly for now, even if it's only to here, and then we'll get stronger. Okay, so give your legs a little shake, and then let's just do a few pelvic tilts. So just forward and backwards into standing position. So you're just tucking under and back, tuck under and back. And then if we do another set of 8, and let's do it. So 1, good. 2, push the weight back, bring it so that it comes over your ankles when you stand up, and we're not going too far forward. That's it. Keep going. 4 more. 1, 2, make sure that rib cage stays in touch. 3, so pull the belly button back. Last one. 4, and rest. That looks simple, like you're just leaning forward and pressing into this, but if you're actually getting all 3 points connecting at the same time as you lean forward, there's a lot of engagement in the core into that movement there. Okay, so that's what we're going to leave it at for now. Every morning this week, those stretches, those exercises for that amount of time, so 30 seconds roughly on each stretch. 2 of the first one, 1 of the second one, and then you've got 3 strength exercises we're repeating twice through. The first one 15 reps each, the second one 10 reps each, and the last one 8 reps each. I'll write it in the notes on the side of the video in the app so that you can see that as well. Good luck, work hard, concentrate, and have fun.